Yo, good day everybody and welcome to the stream and hope you will enjoy it. As of today I will be playing some amazing night brawl and well, first I need to make a deck. So everybody who's watching, Tesrim, Ludwig and anybody else, then feel free to open up with suggestions so we can have some fun together making a deck. Probably I will start out with putting as many knights in the deck first, have some fun that way, and then slowly transforming the deck into something solid, which actually wins a lot of matches, right? Once the matches actually cost more gold. So hopefully you will enjoy it. I think I will start out with what's just good. I think Winter Pact, just for Gift of the Wise. Let's just put Gift of the Wise in. That card is always nice, right? You can also put Frozen Core and then see what kind of knights we want to pick. Some Militia's knights, Gift of Fruits is knights. Let's just put them all in. That's a knight. More knights, please. Well, Edric is a knight. And then we got the Warfront runners. Well, let's put it in and see it as a slot we might change out a little bit. Heroic soldiers. That's just silly, right? Card feels so weird to put in your deck. Oh, is he? That's an unfortunate timing or fun, not sure. Depends a bit on how you see it, right? Which knights do we have more? You can use Kindred's Grace, Synergize as well, right? And well, now we go to the very expensive ones, Veterans, Joust. Okay, so we cannot put those in, so let's kick that one out. Let's skip Temple Guardians for now. Not sure which one we... Oh, the Terrific Slayer is weird, right? Since we're not facing any dragons. So let's just do it like this. That's gonna be fun. Alright, let's go. And if Frostcon is also alive, then we might see some battle between us. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, these guys are already climbing pretty high. Let's just enjoy, have some fun. But we should get more viewers than Frostcan, right? But probably we won't. Shouldn't matter much. I'm Lipston. Nimik. Not sure, man. Nimik Zandimowi. I'm Lipston is maybe I listening. That might be it. Right, cheaps. Oh, maybe Terrific Slays isn't bad. 2 mana, 5. Like a pretty sweet one. What I have to do? Thermodynamic exercise. What is that madness you're talking about? Let's go, aggro. Maybe going with a lot of structures like Frozen Core and stuff is a bit of an overkill. I think Frozen Core might be too expensive. Mein Liebsten. It's like your favorite indeed. How are you guys talking about German language? What triggered that? Alright, come up. Kakpers 183. Do it. guy is a bit slow. If he's too slow, we can always push some Minesweeper on the top right. For now, let's try to avoid it. We're going forward, right? That's pretty sweet. I think we just ditched this one. I like this move. Just put a big Veterans of War on your baseline. We can keep this one as an Edric the Fierce trigger. Most likely he will start dealing with this. Edric the Fierce can be placed here, so we get 2 tokens of it. Yeah, he will just start soaking it up. And that is alright. Temple Guardian is also pretty sweet. Cycle this one out, maybe we get something. Let's do it like this. Flood the board with knights. And then we just start using Victors of the Melee to clean everything up. Looks good. Definitely gonna win this one, I assume. Yeah, what's up, Helios? Welcome, welcome. And by the way, I'm also having my account back. I played around a bit with the account yesterday on mobile, and then I could link it back to MKM, my original account. So that is pretty sweet. Ich spreche keine bisschen Deutsch. Nicht so good. But it's the best I can do. Hope it's good enough. Well, obviously we're gonna do temple. Man, should have been here. Not here. Didn't even drop my mouse. Well. Let's go for the kill. Oh man, this is so painful. This Beast of Terror is gonna do so much damage to us. Nicht gut. Nicht gut. Sehr schade. Super schade. Ja, sicher. Bratwurst. Oh, that's it, right? That's my German vocabulary. Can't do more than that. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. But I think if you are living in the Netherlands, you by default will learn some Dutch, or besides the Dutch language, you also learn English, French, and German. Because we need to do that. I really hate Frozen Core. Let's move that one out our deck list. Yeah, it's fine. A bit more, cycle quicker. Man, if only our Temple Guardians wasn't that shitty. What's up, Hanu, man? Alles gut mit Hanu Street. Du bist in ein deutsches Stream. Wir sprechen keine Englisch. Wir sprechen allein Deutsch. If du sprecht keine Deutsch, dann habe ich keine Idee, was du sagst zu mir. Well, alright, I think we have done enough German. Man. Seems like we're losing. Too much troll without anybody. This is pretty strong. I'm happy with this play at least. This cleans up nice, and we got Temple Guardians next turn. Or the turn after. That's gonna be fun. We might gonna play a Frozen Core right now. Why not? And by the way, if the music is alright, then feel free to let me know. If it needs to be softer or louder, then I would be happy to hear that. Man, this sucks, this card. I think we just do it like this. Spawn the dudes. And spawn more dudes. Most likely these will all be killed by a Beast of Terror, but let's find out what happens. I think everybody got scared away from all the German. Ooh, this is sweet. Almost there. Yo, what's up, Genius Night Boy? What's up, what's up? You're never too late. You're always just in time. Let's go in. Start to deal some damage. This works nice. Maybe we shouldn't have done it like this. Because if he has Joust Champions, he can easily ramp everything out. Ah well. So what are the suggestions from to change this deck? Frozen Core is definitely going to get out. Maybe I like Terrific Slayers. See, there it is. This Mambo Banjo. This is fine. Well, not really. We're getting base locked. Oi, oi, oi. I can lower the music. At least I will try. I think it's better right now, right? So we got some nice amount of knights on the board. That will teach him. We might even just play Frozen Core for the fact that we can use it as a shield that doesn't get triggered by the thingy. Is the music better, right? Sweet. Happy to oblige. So what do you guys think of the new oh nice, of the new Stormbound update that Derek aka Paladin Studios just made yesterday? Yeah, we can take him down now, right? What is this guy doing? He knows I'm going to get front here, right? Oh, it's took long enough. This match took way too long. Nice, first win. And let's grind them out. Alright, so Frozen Core gets out. True, it's very on the surface at the moment. Well, basically, Paladin Studios, Tezrim is gonna partner with Sheepyard. It's like another game company. That's fairly new, and they will take over the production part of Stormbound. Where is Terrific Slayas? So that's we're gonna. Hopefully, we can expect some updates. In the meantime, yeah, Beast of Terror is also good. Like everybody's gonna play Knights, right? So expensive. Another Ironclad. Why is everybody playing Ironclad? Shouldn't play it like this, I guess. Maybe it's fine. Let's do the wave. Thumbs up. We can change. What do we want to change for Beast of Terror? Like in Temple Guardians, Joust Champions. Probably gonna be something expensive, right? Summon Militia. Yeah, maybe Summon Militia. Well, Summon Militia is still good. 1 mana for 5 and it's cheap card. But yeah, that's we can give it a try. Oh, people are playing Flaming Stream. What's happening in this world? At least now you cannot play a Flaming Stream on this dude. So now he has like 18 strength. It's basically gonna kill him. Easy squeezy. Oh, you might have a cheap card too. Well, not even. It's just gonna be this. Yeah, see you later, Tezrim, and hope to see you around next time. Good luck with whatever you're going to do. I will slowly continue the grind, getting Edric the Fierce. Fort of Ebenrock. So, yeah, Joust Champion, 6 mana. It's pretty okay. Maybe Geth of the Wise is a bit meh, but triggers better with. Let's just try it out. Beast of the Terrors. It feels so weird to not have a 1-drop. Yo, what's up, Minsley 1? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here around. How are you doing? Alright, we can do this one and that one. Definitely gonna cycle Gift of the Wise. Do it like this. Keep some front, soak up some damage from this guy. I think it's all fine. It's 15 HP, right? So how bad can it be? We got like 12 strength on the board. Seems so fine. Yeah, we might want to take a break. I won't be playing Brawl the whole day, so in an hour it will be fine. Yeah, this guy is bye-bye. I think at 4 o'clock we have a Q&A with Paladin Studios and Shipyard. So might want to put up the browser here as well. You can have a look at the questions, maybe post some questions while we're also playing. I think we're gonna hit the 1 hour mark easily. Well, let's try it out again. This guy wasn't really an opportunity to test out Beast of Terror. Alright, Hanu Street, what's up, dude? Is he gonna show me how it is done? Most likely he will. Let's spread them out, because Edric. Ooh, this is really bad for him, right? Now I will just push with or should I push with this? 6-4. Well, this is way better. You can soak it up for 1. Put gifted recruits next to it. We might want to keep Beast of Terror. Yeah, he has a really bad start. And those are levels, right? I can win easily brawls because my levels are way higher. So it actually feels bad. Well, F for Cap or for Hanu Street. That's why F1 is for you, Hanu. What's up, Diddy? Yeah, we're getting there. Alright. Probably could have put it there on this baseline. We have like moves as well, so. F for Hanu Street. Well, he might have a comeback. Who knows? He's playing Swarm, so he most likely is using Herald's Hymn or Forgotten Souls to push a lot of damage. Yeah, big mistake. Now the Terrific Slayers will be terrific. And the GG to Hanu. Yeah, let's hope we can face some big ass bad boys with 20 HP, high level cards, and show us what kind of decks we should use so we can start improving. Well, that's nice 5 rubies there. It's pretty sweet. And how are you doing, Diddy? How is life? By the way, I got a lot of viewers today on Twitch and not so many on YouTube. Yeah, that's a smart decision, Anu. We got 4, so that's pretty sweet. Let's give him the thumbsy up. And the handshake. Let's be a respectable man. Wow, well. This guy is doing his special tactics. He put on a lot of cheap cards, so I'm just gonna all in with this one. If it works, I will do a lot of AoE damage. Like, he just played his Gifted Recruits card. So I'm not sure if he has cards to destroy the victors. Yeah, this is looking alright for us. So I got this dude. Let's play a little bit defensively, I guess. Like this, protect our baseline a little bit until we move forward enough. And then we can start pressuring him a lot. That would be amazing. Yeah, it's a weird time at the moment, so hopefully we all have some more spare time, enjoy life, play Stormbound, do other stuff. Not so much on the social activities though. Oh, that's all fine if he wants to do that. I'm just gonna crush him like this. Push forward. Keep Beast of Terror for now. It's fine. Could have also decided to use Joust Champions, but this is way more mana efficient. Why didn't he play that first and then he could hit Edric? Okay, not gonna play that one. Are we just gonna play Joust Champions? Or I think we're gonna push for board, right? It's a pity we cannot push damage, but it's fine. Ooh, you're gonna give us Wise and all the big boys. Yeah, basically Terrific Slayers is just -1 strength. Yeah, but who is a mad lad who uses a dragon deck? Well, people are using Beast of Terror. So there is a say that Terrific Slayers is a counter of Beast of Terror a little bit. But yeah, that's it. Not much else actually. Ooh, nice victors here as well. So let's put this boot in. Yeah, I think we just go all in here. Oh, we cannot even play them all. What am I thinking? Well, in that way we're just gonna clean it up, go for some damage. We keep Temple Guardians for next turn. We get a lot of cheap stuff anyway. Yeah, Confinement might be pretty good, right? Like Veterans of War are pretty strong. And Temple Guardians, like the one you spawn, is also very strong. Might be a good one. But it's also very slow. Maybe if you want to be more in the as an aggressor, not so much as a defending player. Well. GG to this dude. Maybe we get Terrific Slayers. Nope. Then we just run in. GG. Already 14 times GG set. Nice. Let's get it to the 2000. Aww. Thank you very much, Minsley, for the 1 cheer. I enjoy the gesture. Always feels good to get some positive feedback like that. One cheer is more than 0, right? But what's wrong with your internet, Talafa? Is your internet bad or is my internet bad? My internet seems to be alright. Right, it's 2095. Let's kill him. Think we're gonna play a naked Edric, right? Well, a GG already. Ah, everybody is home and killing Wi-Fi. Yeah, killing waifus. That's bad, man. You cannot watch on mobile data. Ooh, one more win. Yeah, easy GG this one. Do we want to change anything? Like Moment's Beast or Frost Hexers. They're like silly things. I'm not sure. I like it. Let's just use this one until we lose or someone has a brilliant idea or suggestion. Yeah, that sucks. I hope I'm also viewable in 240p. 140pp. He might have used Beast of Terror, right? So I'm just gonna wait like this. No hurry. Putting on more aggression. Obviously you can still have Gifted Recruits and then Beast of Terror me. What can I say? As long as it's on the outer edges. We're playing around Edric. Why does Steam keep showing up stuff that's happening? I don't want those pop-ups. Pop-ups. Where can I disable my Steam pop-ups? Does anybody know? Pop-ups. Why is this guy not doing anything? People are so salty. People shouldn't be this salty. Enjoy life, man. I'm just gonna play it behind. If he kills it, then I will get value out of it. I'm not sure where I can find the pop-ups. I don't care. Let's say hello to these dudes. And let's just win. Let's wave him out. Salty dude. Eve is salty. Is this deck all neutral? No, I have Gift of the Wise. It's only a faction card. Because it's a strong card, right? And we got some expensive Temple Guardians and Veterans of War. So we can play multiple big boys and then just win the game very easily. That seems a fine idea, I guess. Alright, we get our book. What kind of duplicates do we get? We get our overchargers. Salty Outcast, Chaotic, Bratters. Ooh, Razor Sharps. That's pretty sweet. I want that on max level. Lucky Charms is also a fun card. Like a Pirate Rush deck. Alright, let's continue here. Let's just continue. And continue stomping. Terrific Slayers. Yeah, Terrific Slayers is to counter Beast of Terror. Pretty decent, right? Ooh, nice. You're definitely gonna cycle Gift Wise. Because we need cheaper stuff as well. Against Mips, or whatever it's called, however it's pronounced. I'm no genius. Alright, we can do this one, which is actually pretty strong. Or we can just put in a veteran. Just go for the kill. We can still use Victors of the Melee on these dudes, right? Our Beast of Terror is also nice. He needs to deal with this. Well, here it is, Hanu. First confinement. Is it max level? No, not yet. Probably should have cycled Beast of Terror first. Let's chip in maybe another 3 damage. Then Joust Champions is 7, so you get to 7 as well. And then it's 11, so then 7 becomes 4. And then Terrific Slayers and Warfront Runners can seal the deal. That's what I meant to say, whatever. Tomato. I think we go for this one. Let's keep on some pressure. Can use Terrific Slayers. He still needs to deal with this. Victors of the Melee most likely will get a trigger. I think I lost my arm. Well, yeah, at least you have one arm left, right? Maybe you can sell your arm on the market. Get some free food. Why even freebooters? That's so greedy. That feels really greedy to put freebooters in your deck. And even execution. This mad lad. Oh, this is annoying. Because I lost all my front. Maybe it was too greedy to play Temple Guardians. Could have easily waited. Terrific Slayers is nice because we can move forward and create an empty spot forward. That's why we're gonna keep it. Here comes the pain train. Choo choo! Yeah, he has confinement, so that's annoying. At least this one is a very good hit. And then we got another. It's exactly. Let's put it like that. Not sure if this was a smart decision. I think I want to put 10 damage on his baseline. I don't think I use Joust Champions, so I'm fairly certain we can do it like this. Hopefully some goes through. Would be better if it's 5 goes through, then Warfront runners can seal the deal. He even has the Joust. Never lucky. This guy is running so many cards. What isn't he running? Feels like we're never gonna use Gift of the Wise, so I just cycle it out. Let's put in the pressure. We got Warfront runners, Terrific Slayers next turn to seal the deal. If we have a clean shot. He just used confinement, so now he most likely is gonna use his own Veteran of War here. And he has like the pirate freebooters. So we'll use freebooters here or something. Yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself. He's doing pretty well. Still has to deal 15 damage. Well, that's it. That's a cheap 15 damage. And now he needs to protect this spot. So he isn't. So now we win. Easy clap. I don't think he's running Terrific Slayers. That's why he didn't anticipate Eternal Pain. Another one bites the dust. So let's continue on. Let's see what we have. Alright, just put in the numbers of viewers we got. Currently we got it's a bit different. Like 10 Twitch viewers, 3 on YouTube. That's pretty decent. A decent amount. How are you getting 10 coins? On Steam, everybody gets 10 coins if you win. So because you have no option to upgrade it by watching an ad. Steam doesn't allow advertisements in a way that mobile does. Well, thanks Ludwig for the watch, and see you next time, man. Cheers. What's going on in this world? Luckily I'm very lucky here. This is pretty decent counter to his amazing start. Giorgione 90. Victors of the melee. Ah, he's countering my victors with my victors. That's so mean. should not be allowed. So what do we have? We have 5 mana. So we actually want to kill this dude. I think we can take this one. Might be good to just do this. Get some front as well. And this one protects our baseline. Can keep Terrific Slayers, I guess. Yeah, if I run Heralds him, that will definitely quicken stuff up, especially against the greedy ones. But on 7 mana turn, if I get a good play where I can play like Joust Champions, Veterans of War, or Temple Guardians, you just put so much value on the board. It might also be a killing blow. I'm not sure. We can play Herald Sim as well, or Forgotten Souls, depending on how low we want to have, how cheap of a deck we want to have. Yeah, this is painful. Or you can do this one, deal 3. This is 14, right? Prefer to have double hits on it. So this is okay for now. We can go in for 5. We got Gift of the Wise next turn. We're still fairly protected. Just wait for Victors of the Melee right here. And I'm gonna be a sad boy. Real tears. I will grab some water real quick. Well, this is pretty sweet for us. Just gonna play this one and then win. Joust Champions will clear this up for us. Be gone. And be gone as well. Some real damage on his base. And that's how we win this one. This is okay, right? There's so much damage already. Noise. And that's another 5 crowns. And we finished our quest. Let's have a quick look at our quests. I need to give strength to our units. Can do that later. No time to rush. Oh, 10 fusion stones. Bring them. Thank you for supporting Nightbot, Talaf. Make that Nightbot sweat a little bit. Andy Bernard. You're facing the real Andy Bernard. Interesting. First Shadowfen player of the day. What do I want from a Mythic Tome? Well, obviously Edric. Edric will be amazing. Mirch will be nice. Or Loris, King in Exile. 50 Fusion Stones. Like the never lucky. Ooh, this is good for our Beast of Terror. And also for Edric, I guess. Let's see what we get. Or should we just play safe? This is the safe play. Well, we can play safe. It's not the most entertaining one. He got countered by Beast of Terror. That's why we use Beast of Terror. To counter the Shadowfen players who start with Azure Hedge. Yeah, that dude never got lucky. Well, got some luck here. Base lock. Easy. Yeah, I think this is already a quick GG, right? Not so lucky. He got execution. But that what? Is this a bot or something? Plays like a bot. Smells like a bot. I want to play Temple Guardians. That would be so silly. Nice, flood the gates. Yeah, that would be rip. That would be real punishment on our side. What? Yeah, luckily I got a free gifted recruits. If I didn't have gifted recruits, I wouldn't play Veterans of War. Because then Curse of Strings would be so painful. Yeah, Curse of Strings. Just to counter Veterans of War. But still, Veterans of War is only 5 mana. He plays... Oh, and he gets like... Deals 18 damage. That's pretty sweet. Alright, how far do we... are on this list? Not even in the top 100. Look at all these nerds. Getting already so high. Right, against Burhans, 17. Let's give him just a smiley. Just to annoy him. If by any chance he has Beast of Terror, you won't get any value out of it this way. Unless he has also his own gifted recruits for free. I don't think we need Beast of Terror against this dude. And we kill it, why not? Got some pressure in the front. You can play Edric here, but who cares? Yeah. I'm not sure if Brawl takes into account what kind of level you are. Maybe a tiny bit, but not so much. Well, and here we are just going to put a friend on the baseline. Yeah, but not so much. As I think if it finds an opponent it's equally balanced, it would do, but otherwise, probably not. Yeah, what's up, Amesho? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy this Brawl shenanigans. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. What we got next turn? I don't want to. Let's skip one turn for Temple Guardians. I don't want to lose any front. Should keep the pressure on. Temple Guardians is way too slow. Yo, where's the music? And the music is back on. Oh, that's fine. Can we base lock him? No, right? Can almost kill him. Well, now we can. Base lock for the win. And then now flood the gates, please. Just use flood the gates. Would also be an epic counter if your opponent plays flood the gates and you can choose where to flood the gates. Your own gates or your opponent's. Yeah, he's not gonna make it, right? I got Terrific Slayers and Joust Champions. And he has 12 HP. So, GG. I'm not sure why people are running Execution. Feels weird. It's so expensive. It's 4 mana, deal 7 damage. It's like it's to counter structures or strategic positions or whatever, not to just throw at people. And the waiting begins, I guess. Alright, it's time to fix this boring wait time. Oh no. Ooh, 19 HP. So now we're gonna face some real opponent. Let's try to do our best. We got a decent hand. Can use Terrific Slayers to get front as well. Pretty sweet. So if he uses Victors of the Melee, then still get some units on the board left. And it's all that matters. I think the biggest problem with Temple Guardians is whenever we play Temple Guardians, we lose the front we have in front of us. That's why this card is so problematic. Yeah, just put in Siege Breakers. Sweet, Siege Breakers is even better. Funny thing as well. I think we're just gonna do it. Probably could have cycled Temple Guardians, but we have a decent front, so I'm fairly certain we can use Temple Guardians. Especially we got gifted recruits as well. Or we might go with a tricky Veterans of War play. But we've seen people using confinement and stuff. Yes, Q&A in 30 minutes. We will definitely put it on. I can try to get a screen of it. So we can look at the Q&A questions while also playing. So let's just put some big boys here. And just do it like this. Spread out a little bit. Yeah, give us a wise, only for terrific slayers. If he has like broken earth drakes, that might be fun to counter your opponent's Temple Guardians. I wonder what the Q&A will be from Paladin, how active it will be. Or that it's just on a relaxed speed. But this is Terrific Slayers. Are they really just chilling like this? I think we don't care about this dude. Or do we? If he has confinement, then this becomes garbage. Maybe. But now we're gonna lose front. At least he has finally lost his frozen core. And then he obviously has given us a wise. Well, if he has freebooters, then we might get into some problems. But so far we definitely have board control here. And we gotta do it on his board. His front, on the baseline I mean. So his Temple Guardians won't be that good. Ooh, Siren. Fancy. But not that useful. He probably would like to get it on this side board. Just gonna play these dudes in the most efficient way. In the middle center is the biggest chance they get their effects going. Well, you can also see that Siren is 3 confinements. So So then you get a free 10 strength body with it. Right, but it would never become 1 strength, right? So it won't ever be as strong as confinement. Okay. So you're just giving up. We'll place it there then, right? So annoying. Just hurry up. We're gonna psych out Edric. For sure. Don't want this dude. We want this dude. We're just gonna put a gazillion strength on the board. Alright, this is good. We finally got some motions going on here. And we can base lock him as well. Probably should have. Like maybe we could have gifted Gift of the Wise and Veterans of War here. Yeah, right. But it's also very slow, Broken Earth Drakes. It works quite well for now. GG. And that's how we win another match. Currently undefeated. That's pretty sweet. Alright, 2 more matches. We finally get 70 crowns. In the meantime, I'm also looking a little bit at OBS to get a window here where we can watch the Q&A for Stormbound. So that's, I'm a bit distracted by fixing that part. Alright, the zone, also 18 HP, so you're fighting some heavy hitters nowadays. Feels good. Ooh, and he has a good start. This is one scary start. Unless we got Beast of Terror. Some fun shenanigans. Oh, we got a good start as well, right? You just played Edric, right? I don't want to have too many knights. If he also perfect curve and Beast of Terror. Yeah, like that would be problematic. Yeah, it would definitely friendly fire. That's the problem with it. Ooh, this guy, man. This is one tough cookie. I think we need to play it like this. Otherwise he has a frozen core opportunity. We're gonna keep Gift of the Wise. Gonna make a big turn next. Such a meanie. So we got 13, this is 10, 13, so that is amazing. Gonna keep it a bit lower there. Nice. Well, let's hope he doesn't have Gift of the Wise. Curves in such an amazing turn himself. This guy is one tough cookie. That's for sure. Still a stupid bug. When he played Joust Champions, his mana didn't drop. Oh, he's gonna go for the late game with freebooters, so that might be a problem for us. Definitely want to kill this dude. We don't get a lot of value out of Edric, which is a pity. We're gonna attack right first, right? Quicker. Ooh, just in time. Could have been a bit better placement right there if I dropped it correctly. Then it will also protect my Joust Champions, and Victors of the Melee wouldn't be as painful, and now we can move forward. But at least I'm happy I dropped it. I think the fierce animations are long. Yeah, it's a pretty relaxing playlist. This is Kavinsky, Nightcall. In the end, it didn't really matter. Look at this. Just cleaning up everything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this, man. Why didn't he play this one first? Yeah, this guy is so afraid. This deals 4, which is fun. I think we're gonna clean up house, just like he did. Use Temple Guardians next turn. Interesting decision. This needs to be done, I guess. Problem is, if I play this, it can be so annoying. What's happening? Internet. Wow, this is annoying. Stupid interwebs. Keep working, please. Yeah, he's definitely gonna kill Victus of the Melee, and then his Victus of the Melee is gonna have a field day here. But it's just a sacrifice we have to make, I guess. Yeah, we don't get any good opportunities. This is 9. I think we keep it up so we can run with Terrific Slayers or Warfront runners through it, or Joust Champions, but we just played it. Miscalculated here. Should have played Joust Champions maybe here to get the value, but huge misplay. Never luck here, please. I mean, why the hate? Yeah, we're not gonna win this, dude. No way. Definitely gonna play this now. I think we just try to push forward as much as possible. Temple Guardians will protect us again a little bit. Might have been better to push Veterans 4 not like this, because now Victus of the Melee. I'm not sure. We also need to go forward. Now it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets, and otherwise it will be 4. So it doesn't matter much. Yeah, his Beast of Terror is terrifying. Oh, not this again. This is a Joust Champions, right? So it will survive. So this is the best. Maybe mistakes were made. Choo, 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 choo. Well, this is gonna hit this one. This is gonna hit even more knights. Ah, this takes too long. It's getting boring. This also gets hit. That one gets hit. Everything gets hit. Well, this one will never see play. 11, 14, so we're gonna play this a bit later. So this is annoying, right? This one needs to die. Now we're just gonna play it. Nyeh. Not the best, not the greatest. Alright, what's going on here? Just didn't look for 1 second and everything is shitty. Well, I have to go push forward, so let's do that. We can start dealing with these dudes later, I guess. Right, this is good. This is very good. Most of these things are very good. This one the least. We need a runner. Alright, this is weird. And not ideal. We want to have Beast of Terror here. For sure. Beast of Terror is better than Victors of the Melee. So basically, as you can see, I put Reddit on here. No good luck, or Diddy. He just gone away in time to not see me lose. Because I'm definitely not gonna win this one. So where is the Q&A? It's here, right? Well, I'm following it. Not sure how it exactly works. Just gonna tap this island in the meantime. Make it bounce. Oh man, this match takes forever. This is so boring. If a match takes this long to complete, then that's not good. Right, so basically it started. Where is it? How does it work? Basically just questions and answers, right? In this thread. I accept silly things. So is it a good visible? I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, this one, this one. You just keep pushing forward in the hope it does something. Ah man, Bazone. It's an annoying guy. We need to have a finish here, but we do not have Herald's Hymn or Forgotten Souls. And it just outvalues us with freebooters. So yeah, we can never win this. You just have to cycle out. But it's fine. Yeah, I think that's the solution, right? This doesn't we're gonna not waste any more time on this. He will win eventually, so it's fine to just concede. Take the lose. I think this deck is fine. Just a bit slow. Not sure if he 6-bucks queen. Well, thank you for watching, Talaf, and see you next time, man. En bon appétit, eet smakelijk, and enjoy your meal. What's this deck? Yeah, we're never gonna play this deck anymore. Can we make a aggro swarm deck. Have some quick wins. Well, we got this one almost level 5. We got a lot of copies of Razor Links the last couple of days. It's pretty sweet. Might even just use Temple Guardians. Why not? Not the biggest fan of Joust Champions. We missing the runner dude, right? Terrific Slayers. Where is it? 4 mana. Where is he hiding? And Edric. And even War front runners. Forgotten Souls. Let's see if this goes any further. Okay, so it's basically happening now, the Q&A. But I don't see anything happening. Let's just reload it, maybe it will show up then. Ah, here it is. So let's go also to things that's being said. Oh, let's keep it cheap with Forgotten Souls. With Herald's Hymn might make sense, right? 5 strength buff. But it's also 6 mana. Maybe you're right. I'm not a big brain on aggros. This is some nice value. Right, so there are great news, very glad to hear. My question is, will we receive some new information about lore? I think many people would enjoy. The lore has always been great point of the game. There are many gaps in it, but the outline is there, and we love the comics and stories that popped up from the community. It's definitely something to explore. So it's not a yes, it's not a no. It's more like we enjoy it. So that's fair enough. It's a veteran, it's an annoying dude. Yeah, that one needs to die. What? Man, why didn't I just... Anyways. Alright. So basically we're talking with Derek, the co-founder of Paladin and Sheepyard. Side is Powell, it's the CEO. So that's pretty sweet. Well, we got some sweet things here. Definitely just gonna do it like this. And then we can kill these off. Just want to keep Forgotten Souls to finish it off, the game. Do we want to just do Temple Guardians? This will be so annoying. It will basically give away too much damage. Right. It's gonna be annoying here, I guess. This is so annoying. I think we do it like this. Yeah, we need to destroy this dude, so let's do it then. Let's start pushing right now. Man, this is getting slow, this match. Alright, let's continue with the feed as well. We're just going to look at the questions that got an answer, I guess. I think it's the most interesting. Not see a lot of answers as of yet. At least there are a lot of answers, so that's amazing. Or questions. Yeah, I'm only gonna play Temple Guardians once I'm sure we can get out of our own front line. Do I need to refresh every time? So can we still use our Congregate account to log in? Yes. As long as Congregate will provide this feature, it will remain in the game. So that won't change. It's like Congregate is the original publisher of the game. And then early 2019, Paladin Studios bought up the started self-publishing the game. This doesn't have a question, but how did Raid Shadow Legends become so popular and Stormbound was left for dead? I don't think any other game has as much marketing as Shadow Legends. I'm not sure if it's something people are proud of. Fuck it. Let's do it. Nah. Let's not do it. Let's just kill everything again. Yeah, I think that game is only marketing. It's just a meme. It isn't actually a game, I guess. But I also never have played it. I'll just refresh the browser again. It's a bit slow, but maybe we'll see some nice answers. New. Does that help? Because I want to have some actual things going on. Maybe we were just too quick, right? It only started 19 minutes ago. This guy sends a question to Congregate. Congregate doesn't do anything. Why would you send them? Oh, whatever. Whatever, ever. Alright. Now we just get Forgotten Souls and start chopping this guy up. Like, this question is like it's not really helpful, I guess. You don't need to go to Congregate if you want to do a tournament. You should do the Discord. Make a tournament. I will chat with him. Victors. Why did the music stop? Again. Alright, so this is a good place to start, I guess. I'm not sure why the music just sometimes stops. It's so BM. Yeah, let's just take the 6. If things get awkward, we can use Forgotten Souls. Make an empty spot so we can continue being the aggressor. Okay, this is also annoying, right? Because we most likely need to go through this Veteran's War and he will place it here. But it is good if we can get Beast of Terror victors. This is the weakest of them all. Let's do it like this. like this one the most. And then push this one forward. I think my computer is dying slowly. Too many things going on at the moment. Is there a way to just see what are the questions that are answered? Let's just do it on Q&A suggested. That seems like a good way. Ooh, there's some answers. Let's go into this one. Right, this was oh, this is also answers. I just pick some questions. It makes sense if you have so many points and can't answer them all. Why is this game not ending? Well, that's why. So I make silly moves. Alright, so questions 3 and 2 are answered. So if revenue to keep the service up, don't worry. We're still forming our plans and we consider all of these suggestions. Balancing new content and new features are all on the table. But please be patient as it takes time to create these things and the team is still small. Yeah, so basically it's gonna take time, which is I think what everybody was expecting. Because they need to get to know the game, need to know how it works and what they can expect from it as well. Alright, this looks pretty sweet. We go for another 5 damage. We're slowly getting there. So this is an interesting one where we know that Paladin is still publishing iOS and Android. So are there any more questions? Yes. Questions 3 and 4. Shipyard looks to be very new, so why Stormbound? What do they initially have in mind? And Paladin answers, we chose Shipyard over other publishers because they are a small company. If we would work with a large publisher, our concern would be that this one is one of the many games and that would be not get any attention it needs. With Shipyard we know that this one is one of their bigger games and they will treat it with care. So that's pretty nice way of looking at it, right? Just want this damage to get in. Just do it. Make it happen. So that's pretty sweet. Like if it's one of the bigger games, they need to make a success of it, right? It still runs, but they can get so much more potential. And question 4, will Paladin retain any involvement ownership? I hope so. As this is your baby. Yes, we will got ownership and stay involved. So they will, it's nice to know, right? There's one more. And there's like even Shipyard answering the rest of the questions as well. So one of the questions was, please overhaul the social side of the game so we can invite friends via Facebook. WhatsApp, etc. It's currently pretty broken. Yes, we will consider this. Personally, I love social media and the way you can interact with people. In that case, with our players, what you would expect us in that matter. So, it will be nice if like Discord involvement, tournaments, but also news in game. Because now news isn't spread in game unless it's an advert or like a sale in the shop or something, or a startup message. It could be a bit more streamlined, I guess. Well, we got a problem here. Ooh, just in time. So another question is 2 single player mode, much like single player expansions in Hearthstone used to be. I believe the single player campaign is an amazing addition to the core PvP gameplay. We'll look into this more, maybe even expanding it a bit more. I think that's a lot of potential. Like if you have played Hearthstone nowadays, there's just so much things you can do with PvP or with single player content. But nice to be able to do that a little bit as well in Stormbound. Maybe not that size and scale, but still you can do so much more. Adding campaigns, a bit of storyline. Like someone else also talking about lore, you can inject it in there as well. And what's up, more XD? Welcome on Mixer, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. Why is this always in the back in a weird order? Let's just push these forward. He just played his own Veterans of War, so. This takes forever. Late game Beast of Terror is so insane. Just kills everything. This one is the worst, so let's just cycle out the cheap stuff. Yeah, we want to put some pressure in, I guess. It's just a matter of time we win, right? So let's continue with checking out some Q&A stuff as well. My whole computer is just breaking down a little bit. So this was the question, why Sheepyard? Well, Sheepyard says, we are quite a new company, but we know each other already a couple of years. We are experienced and skilled enough, but I'm sure we'll do a great job with the game, which we all love. I believe trust that we received from Paladin Studios is proof of that. And he also says that Paladin will still be involved and they won't go all in solo. Is there an answer? Oh man, not again. It's always this silly. Man, I'm getting bored of this never-ending shenanigans from this brawl. What up, Maserati Life? Hope you enjoy it. We will be doing some brawls in the meantime as well. Go through the Q&A from Stormbound and Sheepyard. So what do you love about the title most? And I personally think the game rules are elegant in their simplicity and it makes for a good strategy game. Can you elaborate on what some of the plans you may have for the game? What are you excited about tackling first? And then very excited to have fresh developer blood on this awesome game. And the answer is I've always been a fan of strategy games, and it turns out that the lower pace of Stormbound suits me well. Besides that, I love the art style. It's like Ami part in it a lot as well. It's like the artist. First, we need to tackle some technical stuff that you won't notice. Generally, we will spend time to dive deep into the structure of the game. Meanwhile, we want to get to know you better, guys. What are your expectations, desires, and what are you afraid of? Then we will think about the next features we introduce to the game. So they take a slow approach, which is fair, I guess. Can't expect them to... do we want this? We need to be quick. Alright, we're gonna keep this dude. And then we're just gonna wait and use it to finish off our opponent. So I think looking at this answer, it will take a couple of months at least. But hopefully, as he says, is you're gonna see them more in Discord and Reddit and Congregate forums. And hopefully they will show us a little bit what they're planning. Oh, this one got a reply. Let's see what it is. Yeah, that's not an answer. At least we only care about answers from Sheepyard or Paladin, I guess. What is the squeakiest wheel? That is, what is the most necessary or most obvious change necessary to the game in your opinions? For instance, is it game balance, fixing spaghetti code, more deck slots, etc.? So the answer is, there's no spaghetti code. Paladin is too extraordinary team for that. But yes, first some technical issues that you would never notice. And then I believe we need to think very hard on card balance, matchmaking, and some core gameplay features. Pretty vanilla stuff. We don't want... I mean... Oh, we won already, right? This game is finished. This took 5,000 years to finish, but we did it. Right, let's win one more, get the Mythic Dome. So I think this is, yeah, obviously card balance. Like, there's a lot of things have changed now with Elders getting into the play and into the meta. And, well, since we haven't seen any updates since they are released. And there's probably a lot of data getting gathered automatically. And so they can use that data to look which cards are very good with high win rates and overused, all those kind of things. So I'm happy that someone is going to look at those numbers again and then make changes. But hopefully they don't focus too much on that at the beginning. But that's what something like designers can already start doing, while the tech and the art can work on features that takes maybe a little bit more time. So, well, it's a good way for them to already start poking the game a little bit again and make some necessary adjustments, while they also continue working on one of the features they're talking about. Like some core gameplay features, right? That sounds like big things. And matchmaking obviously can use some love as well. Right, this one has a reply. So, super glad finally to hear some news about the game. Very excited for the future of the game. Here's my question. How will you prioritize the following? Expand player base, improve game dynamics, balancing bug fixes, adding new features, content, implementing or improving ways to monetize the game. So 1, improve game dynamics. 2, expand player base. Marketing will start working on this ASAP. It's a long process. Yeah, probably a lot of A/B testing, like what does the target audience want, what is good, what works, what doesn't work, and find the market for the game and try to show them the game, right? Because if you don't show it, then they don't know they want to play it. Let's try this one. And improve monetization. This is obviously the best for us as player base, right? It doesn't get number 1 attention. If it would, then it will always be like, so more ways to spend money on those kind of things. But in the end, this is like very important for us as well, since if they don't monetize it and get a return of investment, things will get ugly a little bit. This is 5, gets 2. It's nadi. It's 4, doesn't die. Yeah. Well, this only does 1 damage, right? So sounds acceptable. Let's just go aggressive on the other side of the game board. And adding new features. Well, obviously they don't gonna say what features it will be, because that's a bit too early in their process. At least that's how it seems at the moment. Are there any more? Oh, there are a lot of replies here. Will there ever be 2v2 modes? Will there ever be new civilization, aka kingdom or faction? Ooh, we even play against 20 HP. Leonidas didn't even notice. Let's just play it like this. Most likely we will lose front here, but it's fine. Just need to have a strong board presence. So we have to deep dive into the game design, data and community. Adding a feature such as 2v2 mode can either destroy the game or make it much more fun. At the moment we don't have plans for it. Yeah, this is like a huge investment if you want to have a 2v2 mode. It's gonna take a lot of time to make it. And then what he says. Or yeah, it's a he, right? You need to do it good. If you don't make it correctly, then people will just be annoyed with it. Let's protect our own Beast of Terror here as well. And for a new kingdom, yes, the intention is that at some point we will introduce a new kingdom, but there's a lot to do before we get to that. So very interesting on what they, if they design something completely new, or maybe if there are sketches in Paladin Studios, they will use that one. Probably they have a lot of ideas if they already play the game, like this would be amazing to have and things like that. What's up, Lord Boris? Sorry for a little bit distracted at the moment. Hope you don't mind that much. This is already 8. We just can't. And now we can't even use Beast of Terror. That's unlucky for us. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just way too greedy. Not really focused. But anyway, Lord Boris said I used to play winter deck with cards would freeze the units. But I noticed that now the update they changed the effects. Why? But you don't have to ask me, right? I don't know. I don't know why they changed it. Most likely balance reasons. I'm not Paladin Studios nor Sheepyard, so I think it has to do with some overall balance. Like what we, as a player, I experienced a lot of stalemates in the game because of freeze, and that was in no way interesting to experience. So in that case, I'm very happy that they removed it. Oh man, what? I'm not even thinking anymore. I'm just playing cards and then give him like so much value. Let's give a sad emoji. Because that wasn't the plan. But I'm very curious. Like getting a new kingdom in. Like a civilization, right? That's a lot of work. That's basically 2 unit types as well. If they don't want to get away from the current setup. Why is this so annoying? This is fine. Soaks up a little bit of the effects of the melee as well. Okay, we still use our current greater counter again, yes. Will there be possibility to trade cards in game? Oh, interesting one. We don't have this planned for now. Yeah, trading cards. You don't see it happening in games like Hearthstone, Legends of Runeterra. Like the whole model of monetization is about like the gacha of card packs. Man, we are done for. Yeah, in this way Herald Sim would be better. But still not good enough. We just missed a lot of power plays with Gift of the Wise now. Against strong opponents, they just outvalue us. Did actually replied on the Shadow Legends comment. You're right, marketing is the king of mobile games. We have plans to invest in marketing and scale the player base. Like that will be amazing. Also for me, right? If I'm still streaming and making YouTube videos, having a bigger player base is more motivation for me as well. And also the organizers of tournaments like Cap and Strong Ray Cool have more participants, so they get more motivated. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Let's just not waste any more time on it. I'm not the biggest fan on the... We can try Herald Sim. But I doubt it will be better. But I'm not sure, right? Also Temple Guardians is just way too slow. Maybe we just need to remove Temple Guardians altogether and focus more on killing our opponent. Also getting tired of being these slow matches that takes forever. It's too boring, to be honest. We don't start with it. Against Batman. Interesting name. Interesting dude. That's for sure. Are there any more? Let's just refresh it and then hopefully we get some new questions. I'm not sure how long the Q&A will be. Yeah, let's give this a thumbs up if I can find the button for it. Oh, sorry dude. Let's give him also a thumbs up and a handshake. Like, what questions didn't they answer? No more balance patch. They plan to roll back fusion zones, max out reward. Yeah, no, they're not touching these topics. Plan for story mode. Well, this is about single player, right? So, what? This guy is being aggressive. I think this is nice because we got a dude with an ability here. Alright, let's just kill this dude off. Otherwise, Beast of Terror would just get so much value. And they, well, I think the rest of the questions they got answered. One more reply. Oh yeah, that's basically them replying stuff. How many crowns? I think 80, 68. I'm just failing immensely. I like this one, and then we can heroic soldiers, the windmakers. Just put a lot of stuff. Well, I want to go to the 125 crowns. Because then I get also one copy of Edric. And getting an Edric copy is pretty sweet. And then I only need one more Edric copy for max level. So I will be, he will just do it here. But he will take 5. That's pretty sweet. Can we kill him? Not yet. But we will deny everything else. Let's just go for 6. Then pretty sure Forgotten Souls will do the trick. Yeah, I was thinking about Veterans of War cycling for gifted recruits, because then we would have won. But gifted recruits wasn't that long ago. Alright, I think this is a new question. Just a few questions. One, is Brakta an elf like Eren? And nobody really knows. She has been around for ages and has transformed beyond certain recognition. Also, her memory has been spotty, so sadly she doesn't remember. Right. Yeah, I don't think we care about Veterans of War being our finisher. We just want this dude to keep our front. Second question is, how big is Lady Rhyme and how does she utilize the mana that she absorbs? Lady Ryan breathes mana. She doesn't just absorb it, but in a way she is the mana. She is like vortex of magic energy. The mana must flow. So a lot of lore questions. Do you also have plans on adding more legendaries or adding more legendaries per unit type? Currently there's only one Raven hero and so on. The plan is to add more content in the future, and yes, legendary cards will be part of that. That makes sense. We cannot... Man, I cycled this one out. Getting frustrated by it. It's just sitting there doing nothing. I just need to cycle into it when I have a winning hand, and I'm losing way too much value by not playing it. Edric Easy is the best visuals for all legendaries. Yeah, Edric is pretty sweet. And yo, what's up, Aryan? Long time no see. How are you doing? Just dropping in, say hi. But I still don't like how Edric leans a bit too much forward on the board. Terrific Slay is the best legendary card. You memer. You're just a troll. Let's cycle, we get another dude anyway. Attacks right, so attacks left. Yeah, then the Gifted Recruit should have been standing here. Ah well. Nice. My voice is nice, right? You're just missing it after such a long time. I'm just enjoying my day off today. It's a nice timing for Paladin to do the Q&A with Sheepyard. Are you still playing some of the Stormbound or ventured off to new mobile games? Temple Guardians. This is so sweet. This feels good. Say bye bye, little friends. Should have cycled Edric out. Can we kill him actually? Don't think we can yet. Because we're getting close. Do it, Aryan! Grind up and become a legend again. Just play Shadowfen. Use the Queen of Dragons. Cordia. What is it? Can you win? Oh man, did I just lose? Because I was too greedy. Never ever lucky. I'm an old man. Getting spanked. Right, I'm done with this deck. I'm just going back to this one. Let's switch it up again. Let's play some Winter Pact. What? What's this? Getuk says selling like, hey, any balancing plans for the future? Happy Cake Day. What? That's just a weird comment. Oh, his birthday. Nobody gives his real birthday on apps nowadays, right? And Shipyard says, yes, we'll look into this. What's your opinion here? Do you have any suggestions? Yeah, he has no suggestions. Yeah, I'm amazing. like a new feature here or there. If there are some social stuff like friendly stuff equals on level 2 or equals on Brawl or Brawl friendlies. Just a bit more. What is this, man? This guy is a maniac. This is a monster. Well, let's just do it like this, I guess. Aya, what would you want to see the most in the game? If you can choose anything. Anything is possible. The whole world is yours. Yeah, that would be amazing. It's already there, right? Or like a whole setup for it. Yeah, I want to select knights. That's especially very useful in brawls. Yeah, I'm making weird decisions. Oh, and then I have to choose another one. Oh, unit customization. Yeah, that will be amazing. Like, I want to paint these guys' heads red and give them a smiley, a yellow emoji smiley. Or your base, right? I haven't played much Runeterra, but I like how subtle they have made their customization. Like you have your obviously your card skins, but also your half of the game board as a skin, and your you have like basically a pet who jumps around, which is kind of silly but also kind of cute. What is this? Why am I getting slaughtered here? It will be fun if they start using that one. Seeing your code made a year, maybe longer ago, being used. Yeah, I'm getting screwed here. He would just place Veterans of War and then I'm dead. What? What is this guy doing? Oh, Edric, get cycled, get something good. Can we play everything? I guess we can. Oh, that would be nice. But I think if we're gonna use it, then we... Or if we... like, just going back into the old days. But if you have more customization, it would be nice. If things are a bit more zoomed in or something. I'm not sure how, but... that would be nice. Yeah, we can get into some huge problems here, but let's see what happens. And you also have the cards, right? You have customization here. But yeah, obviously doesn't matter if it's here and you customize it here. It has a different weapon. Now we can start running in my base again. Well, that's pretty okay-ish. That's not so nice of him. We can kill off everything. This is the best defense. We still have 2 mana. Aye. What's up, Erdady? Welcome back, man. Still going strong. Almost at the 70 crown mark, getting a mythic tome. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if you want to zoom in more in the game, would definitely be even better if you can swap weapons or skins, or like I like the skins they do for StarCraft. I think those looks amazing. I'm not even playing it, but whenever I watch the Blizzard tournament and then people are using new skins, looks pretty amazing. Oh, this one is too slow. This one is pretty sweet. Should have played Temple Guardians here, but it's one in the middle. Yeah, there's already an all for the Christmas head, right? It will be fun to see more Olves doing the dance party. Yeah, customization will be cool. But I also would like to see customization in environment or something. Like, or achievements you have obtained. Like trophies, or like just show that you have been playing this, grinded achievements, and not like play 1,000 hours of this game. Or maybe, but you can just show off a little bit. Yeah, when you just like Edric, like, oh, that would be fun. Like if we can, like this, like the summon animation, that would be nice. If you can trigger it. Is that what you mean? So, do we have any more nice questions? There was a counter question like, what do you love about the game? And then Sheepyard answers with, I have always been a fan of strategy games, and it turns out that the lower pace of... Oh, we already did that. The lower pace suits me, besides I love the art style. Man, where are the new questions? Hey Dirk and Sheepyard, happy to hear that someone is enthusiastic about the game and has taken it under its wing. During the last couple of patches of 2019, the in-game player progression has been severely nerfed. The number of cards needed for level 5 has gone way up, and the cost of upgrade them has been increased for common cards. The infusion stones were removed from extra card levels, completely gutting the values of 100 coin packs for a lot of high level players. To top it off, also the number of cards from a pack and their rarities have been nerfed. It's an amalgamation of the worst changes in Stormbound history, leading to a really sour mood in the community and a lot of players quitting the game for good. Oh man. We can't quit here for good. But this looks fine. Alright, and are there any plans to overhaul these progression systems, hopefully for the better for the player? So what is their answers? Carefully we will look into those issues. This needs a lot of work to be done by game design, data scientist and community manager. I expect a lot of conversations with you guys. But it's nice that they at least trying to look into it. The community manager. Yes, please, thank you, and I'm so sorry for shouting, but thank you. I think Stormbound misses somebody is talking about community nowadays, so that's definitely good. And data scientists, can you share more about who this is and their background? I don't think it cares what their background is, right? They probably know what they're doing. So at least they should. And they have a whole team to discuss the results they get. Alright, we got our mythic tome. Let's see what we can get. So hopefully we get an Edric. That will be amazing and teamed. Dreadful Keepers, Melodious Sisters, Devastators, Bitters of Doom, Harvesters, Lady Rhyme, a decent pack. Yeah, obviously there are people who don't know what they do in their job, but if you have somebody says his name here, then people will look him up and all those kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if you want to do it like that. And they hired it, right? If Sheepyard works with a data scientist who doesn't know anything, it also reflects on how they are working, because then they didn't do any background check. And if the data scientist got hired by, but then in the end doesn't result in somebody who knows what he is doing, then most likely they will reevaluate their collaboration, and maybe that guy needs to work someplace else where his knowledge is needed. So I don't like, who are we to judge somebody just by name and someone's LinkedIn account? Like if you have like the most famous data scientist guy working, yeah, then obviously you can shout it off the roof. So like, hey, look who we got. I don't think data scientists are rock stars. So I don't think it matters that much if we know. I guess just reflects on Sheepyard as a company. Ooh, bigger deck sizes and more deck slots. That will be fun. Also for Brawl, like a mutation, like one deck slot, one card deck slot or whatever. You know what I mean. And also have like a 30 deck slot. You can just play with the whole kingdom. Or have a deck with all the cards in the game. Yeah, true. But if they add no value, then a game startup cannot pay them, right? Like in games you don't swim in the money. So if you are a company and you hire somebody to do some things, then he probably knows what he's doing, or at least he does its best. So yeah, let's do just one more while we go through the list. Yeah, good salespeople. That's a whole different kind of story. But that's just when, yeah, you only know if it's a salesperson or not, if it is put in action. And then it's very hard for us as players to understand what the motivation is of a company. Like there can be a lot of different motivations that we just don't know about. I mean, just out of reach. What? I didn't press it there. Anyways. Frostcon, he doesn't get an answer yet. Yeah, he's asking about more than 9 decks. And he wants the previous Stormbound icon back. I don't think the previous Stormbound icon goes back. Because most likely the new Stormbound icon is tested A and B. So you have like the old one, the new one, and maybe a bunch of new icons, and then people see what works best and a decision is made upon that. So I think if a new icon has been chosen, probably gonna stick with the new icon. And I'm one of the players who understands about Stormbound well. I want to suggest you about numeric data for a well-balanced Stormbound after discussion with play-ins. Where can I submit the results? He's been playing a lot, so he knows, but let's see how balancers, designers will ask players who have been playing the game for a couple of years already. If there will be any contact. There's an interesting question right here. Whoa. Let's just put an infinite value. As Shipyard takes over, will those who are currently or have previously worked on Stormbound continue or be brought back to do so? Or will there be a completely new dev team working on the game? Are there any changes to have already been decided on that you are certain you plan to work towards? What, if any, do you consider to be the biggest problems with the current state of the game? There will be a completely new dev team with strong input from the Paladin side. So yeah, basically says like everybody is gonna be a new developer. And maybe one of the previous people will give advice, feedback on what they are doing, but like no guarantee that they will be working there. Let's just go aggressive here. An 80 strength dude on the board. Hopefully it works. Well, we should have cycled, then we had even a gifted recruits here. If he had like Joust champions, it will get stuck. It's a bit too early to be specific, but wish you can balance and matchmaking. So I've read it before, so that's most likely their focus points. We have some technical stuff to take care of. Besides that, I believe we need to look into balance and design. I'm not sure how big the balance side is at the moment, how crucial. Does not feel like the most important thing to do, but well, this does not do much. Let's just put pressure on again. Keep him busy with this. He just had a big turn with Gift of the Wise. So another question. Stormbound is a great game. Congrats for the idea, execution, pun intended, and keeping the game alive. Who owns the game now? Who is going to make a gameplay decision in the future? Will the graphic designer responsible for the original content be working on new cards? What are the usernames of our Shipyard friends? That's a funny question. Let's play with them. Yeah, it was a misplay a bit. But it's fine. Ooh, we're getting a lot of... Oh, this is Joust champions. Still annoying though. Dev contractors. Stormbound is owned by Paladin Studios, 100%. You can think of Shipyard as operators. Crucial and core gameplay decisions will be taken by both parties. We will try to get the original artist on board, but it might be tricky these days for sure. We will do our best to keep amazing art style with us. So It will be tricky because of Corona, obviously. And he is also moved back to his hometown, which is not in the Netherlands nor in Poland. How much mana do we have? We have a lot, actually. I think we hope for the best. Just be greedy. It's a 12 strength dude, right? So it works. And we've got Joust Champions in our hand, so we can push for an additional 7. And the music just stopped once again. This music is always just like, well, whatever, I'm quitting. He basically destroyed me. That's so frustrating. I just want to win. This Brawl's getting boring after playing it for 2 hours and longer. So, like the Zune Ace likes the art style, any plans for the UI, and then their answer is, oh, everybody here loves the art style, it will remain forever. UI might need some work on optimization to be more responsive. Is there any particular issue you have in mind for new features? We'll need to do some redesigns to the UI. No issues with the UI, I was just curious at it all. Yeah, blah de blah, looking forward. We already watched that one. Let's refresh the shizzles again. So basically we have 6, 8, mana 11. So we win. Nice. Barely won this match. Sweet. Nice. I think I will do my quits here. Been playing for a lot of time already. Let's see what is the uptime. Can't even type uptime anymore. Stream uptime 56 minutes. Most likely my internet toggled on and off. That's annoying. But shit happens. I can also look it up in OBS. Yeah, it's almost 3 hours. So I think I will be very happy with it as it is right now. Let's take a quick look. Well, first how far we got here in this list. So we're basically number 17. So we're gonna go for milestone 6. And maybe just gonna push forward a little bit more to milestone 7, get an additional 50 fusion stones. Like, we got new developers, right? So we need fusion stones to craft those fancy cards. So what kind of decks have been using at the moment? Let me get this browser out of the way. So basically this is the deck for Winter Pact, we just keep very straight with all the knights in. So most likely probably should have cycled out Temple Guardians or Joust Champions. Joust Champions is pretty okayish, -2 mana. Get a bit more aggression going on, as some of our opponents did. So, well, that's it for this deck. Yeah, it's just basically Gift of the Wise, put all Elders and Beast of Terror in, and then you have a deck. If everything is -2 mana, then it becomes pretty good on itself already. And we got the Brawl Knights. So basically we use Forgotten Souls and Herald's Hymn to push in. I cycled out Temple Guardians because it was way too slow. And then you have some big boys. Basically you just want to have Veterans of War with Forgotten Souls, Herald's Hymn to finish the job. But this deck might be a bit problematic because you lose against Winter Pact, who has a Gift of the Wise turn 7, and then basically you lose all your front. And from that point forward it becomes very tricky to reach your opponent's baseline and have enough mana left to use Herald's Hymn. So it always completely board shifts back and forth. So the idea is good, but the execution needs to be a little bit better. Maybe Joust Champions is too expensive and there needs to be a few more cheaper cards in or something. Also nice if you add like cards like Double Bucks that will basically counter Beast of Terror as well. So that's pretty sweet. Thank you, Diddy. Nice to hear that you enjoyed it. So basically this is it for my stream. Hope you enjoyed the Brawl. Hope you enjoyed going over the Q&A from Paladin and Sheepyard. At least it was interesting for me to see, as an ex-employee of Paladin Studios, what they're going to do and what the new plans are, since I've been involved in Stormbound for its entirely lifespan, and still playing it, even streaming it, and being an ambassador of promoting the gameplay and bringing you guys together and have some entertainment together with all of us. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers!